Yes, the Pac-2 championship. All week it's been about unity between these two programs, but at the end of the day, these are two top 25 teams, and all the kumbaya, we're all in this together, well, that quickly came to an end. A lot on the line here, top 25 rankings and the imaginary championship, of course. Many favored the Beavers in this matchup, and if you're wondering, the fans, well, they did boo Oregon State. Cougs quieted the doubters real quick. Just the second play on offense. A lot of fans want to see the Cougs throw the ball deep more this season. Well, here you go. Cam Ward to Kyle Williams, 63 yards for a quick 7-zip lead. Second quarter now, Cougs up 14-7. Ward out to Josh Kelly. The Fresno State transfer may have a future in selling washing machines because he knows the spin cycle well. Talk about yak. What a play. Cougs up 21-7. Beavs would cut the lead to just one possession, but Cam Ward would keep on cooking. He had 293 yards and 3 touchdowns at halftime. Here's the third with 10 seconds before the break to Josh Kelly. Cougs lead up to 14 at half. Start of the second half, more of the same. Ward and Kelly back at it. 2's great, 3's even better. 159 yards and 3 tutties for Kelly. Have a game, why don't you? Cougs up 21. However, the fourth would go Oregon State's way. They'd score 21 points. Here with just under 2 minutes left, Ugalele finds Jack Belling to make it a 38-35 ball game. So Oregon State, they have a chance. Out of timeouts, have to get the onside kick. But the Cougs, well, they recover. What a win. Washington State now sits at a perfect 4-0 for the first time since 2017. Our Andrew Quinn was at tonight's Thriller and has more on the big win.
Well, Travis, Washington State used that new Ben Arbuckle offense to great success tonight, as even without Lincoln Victor, Cam Ward threw for 404 yards and 4 touchdowns, 333 yards, and all of those touchdowns belong to Kyle Williams and Josh Kelly.
All you got to do is just put it in their vicinity. They're going to come down with it. Kales, that's just what he does. You know, we hit with 2 good players in the portal, and, you know, they showed up and they showed out today. So, you know, they did their job. You know, we're going to celebrate this one and get back to it next week.
Kelly had 8 catches for 159 yards and 3 spectacular touchdowns. He shared a beautiful moment with his family amidst the field storming after his big game.
Just knowing that I have their full support, you know, in whatever I do. If it's one day I just want to stop playing ball, I know that they're going to, you know, forever love me and not worry about football. They just love me as who I am and, you know, what I am to them. So forever grateful for them, each and every one of them, and I appreciate and love you guys.
But we cannot talk about this game without a fired-up Jake Dickert, who went from leading the Cougar band in the fight song to comments in his post-game press conference, which show he has had enough of the national disrespect shown towards his team.
Corso comes on and he says, you know, the no one watches bull. You know, and I don't really understand that. What's the merit once again? Because the facts say people watch the Cougs. And the people watch the Cougs more than every team that's left over in the Big 12. We got 0 5-stars, 0 4-stars. We got 0, right? But we're greater than the sum of our parts because of our connection and how we play and the buy-in that they have to their job.
The Cougs will now head into their bye week before hitting the road down to California to take on UCLA, which they will likely do as a top 20 team in the nation. For now, reporting at Martin Stadium in Pullman, Andrew Quinn, KREM 2 Sports.
Oh, man, Coach Dickert's got me all fired up here. You tell him, Coach. Thank you for that, Andrew.